Okay, we're going through our complete half kneeling hip flexor stretch and the more advanced progressions we're going to use to make this stretch more effective, not only increasing range of motion, but also in building up the strength and the capacity to control that new range of motion. So this is going to be in real time, so we're going to go ahead and do this together, so follow along with me. First thing we're going to do is set up in our kind of level 1 half kneeling hip flexor position. So what I mean by that is we'll put a pad down for your knee, and we're going to stack all of our weight on that knee. So my front leg should be relatively light here, showing that all my weight is on my back knee. Then from here, we're going to keep that posture of my head right over my shoulders, shoulders over my hips, hips over my knee. Okay? We are going to look for a tuck. Okay? So we are trying to take this excessive arch out of our back. So in order to do that, you're going to think about the low part of your belly. We're going to think vacuum that into the spine. You'll see that already starts to create a little bit of tuck. The butt is going to think, try to hide underneath me, and that belly is creating that tension. So now I'm stacked nice and tall. I have that tuck. And for many of you, right here, you will already begin to feel a stretch across the front of that thigh. If you do, stay there, start breathing. Okay? For those of you that need to go a little bit deeper, you can elevate your rear foot on some yoga blocks, on a bench, or in this case, I'm using the ball for me, so I'm going to elevate that foot. Okay? Elevating that foot is going to give me more flexion in the knee, so it's going to make this a deeper stretch. But no matter what, I'm not going to break the first couple rules of keeping that weight on the knee and getting that belt buckle tuck. Boom. All right? We're going to stay here and settle nice and relaxed into this stretch for upwards of 2 minutes. Okay? So we're going to keep breathing. We'll go about another 90 seconds or so, since you guys probably already started. But while we're here, we're constantly maintaining this tuck of the hips underneath us. My posture is nice and tall. And as I settle into the stretch, if you can get yourself a little bit deeper, that's fine, right? You could always add another block, or you can progress to your foot on a bench so that we have some nice knee flexion and that hip is tucked. We're going to be here and breathe for another minute. With every inhale through the nose, feel your ribs and everything expand. With every exhale, you should feel your core turn on more, help you creating a little bit more tuck. We're going to be here another 30 seconds. At this point, that leg should be pretty relaxed, helping you settle a little bit deeper into the stretch. Very nice. Now right from here, we're going to go into part 2. Okay? This is where we're going to start increasing a little bit more demand and range of motion and start building some strength and capacity here. So your position is set wherever you left off. Do not change it. Okay? You should be at basically the limit of your current range of motion. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 rounds of pressing our foot into whatever is behind us here. So the rest of my position does not change, but we are going to press like I'm trying to kick my instep into that ball. Okay? We're going to do 3 rounds, about 10 seconds each. The first round, I only want you to give about 30 to 40% power. So we're going to do that together in 3, 2, 1. Right there, okay? Holding that position, your belly is still braced, your glutes are braced. You're pressing your instep into that ball or whatever you have for another 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now relax, okay? See if you can get a little bit deeper into that stretch, okay? Settle yourself there. We're going to do it a second time. This time we're going a little bit more like 50% effort. I want you to start making fists at your sides. Start building tension from your grip, from your core, everywhere in your body. We're going 3, 2, 1. Give me a 10-second press into that ball, about 50% power. Exhale, keep that core engaged for another 3, 2, 1. Release. See if you can get a little bit further. And we're going to hit it one more time, about 60 to 70% power. Get set. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Drive that instep into the ball or the bench, or just into the floor if you're still down on the floor. Keep it going. Pressure about 60-70% power, and rest. Now stay where you are, okay? Now we should be a little bit further than where we started, okay? Now, the last piece is we're going to teach our hamstring and our muscles how to hold onto this new range of motion. So now, keep this tuck. This heel, we're going to try to keep it towards us, and we're going to let our whole body lean forward, and you're going to imagine trying to pull that heel towards the butt. So everybody lean forward, pull that heel towards the butt like you're trying to take it off the ball. We're going to hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into that position. We're going to do that 2 more times. Make sure you didn't lose that tuck. Pull that heel towards the butt. Rock forward just slightly. Pull, pull, pull for 3, 2, 1. Come back into it 1 last time. If you're getting a big hamstring cramp, that's totally common. Just shake it out. 1 more time and lean forward slightly. Pull that heel off the ball. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. And give me a couple big breaths right here. Nice. And relax, okay? Shake it out for a second. So that took us about 5 minutes, okay? We're gonna do it on the other side now, okay? So I'm gonna switch it up so you get a good angle. We're gonna do it together again. Okay, I'm going with my foot elevated on the ball here. Okay, you choose your option. It's totally okay if you're still down on the ground. But let's get our legs set up. And we're gonna hang out here, all right? Okay, we're taking those big breaths. We're gonna be here about another 90 seconds, relaxing into this stretch. Okay. Now when we're done, we'll shake it out and move around. We'll do a little squat for you to feel it. But that act of creating tension at those deeper ranges of motion are gonna help you create more, as well as teach you how to strengthen and control it, okay? For those of you, like I said, that hamstring cramped up on that previous side when you tried to pull it off, that's very common, and as you strengthen the ability for you to support that, that won't happen anymore. Let's take 1 more minute, focus on your breathing. In through your nose. As you exhale, feel your core turn on more tuck of the hips. Feel that stretch across the front of the thigh. We'll hang out here 45 more seconds. All my weight is remaining on this back knee, front leg's nice and light. Head is over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over the knee. We're never going to give up that position. We're going to be here about 15 more seconds, and then we're going to go into our 3 presses of the instep into the ball or the bench. Remember the first one, only like 30 to 40% power. Second one, we'll kick that up to about 50% power, and the third one will be that 60 to 70% power. Okay? Find the tension in the belly. Let's bring our arms to the side, make a fist to control the support in the rest of the body. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Press that instep into the ball. Keep firing, about 30 to 40% power tops. For 3, 2, 1, release. Get deeper into the position if you can. All right, if you need to adjust a little bit, go ahead. Now let's go 50% power. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Drive that instep down. Create fists with the rest of the body. Breathe. Keep that core braced. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release. Okay. Feel yourself getting a little bit deeper. We're going 1 more. 60 to 70% power. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Press for 10, 9, 8, 7. Tension throughout the rest of the body for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Relax for a second. Now we're going to practice trying to pull that heel back towards the butt. Okay, we're going to do it 3 times. Get set. Pull that heel to you. Rock forward slightly, trying to hold it in place. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release back. Again, pull that heel to you. Rock forward. Hold it strong. Hold it strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do it one more time. If you got that hamstring cramp, just walk it out. One more, okay? Pull that heel to you, rock forward slightly, keep the tension in the rest of the body. Don't lose that tuck you made in the core for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Beautiful. Shake it out a little bit, okay? Boom. Okay, relax. A good way to kind of finish that out and see how it feels is to bang out a couple squats. Just want to stay in frame here. So you can always grab a yoga block or that ball and just sit in the bottom of that squat. Kind of hang out, feel how those hip flexors now release, and you can get much deeper. If you are advanced and able to, then boom, just come into that bottom of the squat and hang out for a few minutes. And then you're done, okay? And that's your half kneeling hip flexor stretch, making it much more effective. You see it took us about 10 minutes of me talking, so it takes about 8 minutes to do this really, really well. So it's definitely worth your time.